Back to Kemp. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
Now, here's Bradley. The three-pointer off the mark. Let's send it out to DB, who caught up with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
Well, guys, in terms of their focus coming into this one, he said he's expecting their defense, especially on the interior, to be vital. He said we can protect the rim with our shot block. Of course, we'd prefer to keep them outside the paint, but that capability to deny finishes certainly could come in handy tonight. Kevin, we'll see if he's right.
Wonderful, Doris. Thanks for thinking about their defense right off the bat here.
Yeah, great thought, really, to have coming out of the locker room. Worry about making stops first and foremost. Let the offense take care of itself.
Yeah, I agree somewhat, but at some point you've got to do some work offensively as well. They can't rely on defense alone. Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Here's Kemp. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. Kemp's got 8 points.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Zeller, a screen on Perkins. Shot off the screen, and Lee with the basket on the assist by Bradley.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job. Come on, fella, power it down. That dunk was ridiculous.
There was absolutely nobody that was going to get in the way of that.
And not when he's coming in with that kind of force.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Sonics leading by 4. Outside Kemp. Payton outside. Kemp against Turner. And it's Kemp with the jam.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes. And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. You got to like what Shawn Kemp has done in this game.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, he used that pick to get in close. Jerebko's got his first basket of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend, because they just handed him 2 points.
Payton passes to Kemp. Sullinger brings the double team. Johnson can't hit.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
And again, Boston with the triple.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
And it's Kemp slamming it down.
You know, he has been ever present in the paint today, guys. He's getting a lot of his points from in close.
Payton against Thomas. Pass to Olynyk. The rebound by Schrempf.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Launches a 3. And Boston with the rebound. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. They get it back. The pass to Olynyk. Thomas goes in. Schrempf with the rebound. Here's the break. for the finish, and it's Kemp slamming it down.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen so far from the Supersonics?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
We've got Schrempf. Gary Payton is out there with Perkins. Then it's Johnson, and it's Kemp in at the four-man position. They're the group for Seattle starting the second. Wide open look. But they'll get another chance. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella is all about power and force.
Bradley against Perkins. Johnson the screen. Bradley dishes to Crowder. Johnson against Sullinger. Clock at 6. Feeds to Johnson. Leaner from distance. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Kemp. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Kemp's got 22 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Johnson the screen. Bradley kicks to Crowder. Here's Sullinger. And the three off target. Sonics leading by 6. Here's Schrempf. Schrempf from downtown.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Thomas a screen. The feed now to Crowder. There's the three. The shot is off. And it's the Supersonics taking it the other way. Here's Schrempf. Payton passes to Kemp. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Kemp's got 24.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. Brad Stevens had some words for his team over the break. The focus of their discussion was getting their offense to run through Bradley. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
And thanks for that story, Doris. To the paint. And it's Kemp slamming it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Here's Zeller. Johnson with the block. They're running, and here they go.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Here's Smart, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Gary Payton. The Celtics shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Celtics making a switch here. Yarebko's checked in. Seattle with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Passes it to Perkins. He dishes it to Payton. Plenty of space. And the basket by Schrempf. Schrempf's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Zeller. Cans the 12-footer.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimmick.
Olenek, he's checked in for Boston. Sonics leading by 13. Payton dishes to Kemp. Good D by Lee. Turner against Schrempf. Outside Turner. There's the pick. He feeds it to Yarebko. The dish to Lee. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Lee's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they were shooting well early on. I like their spacing. I think they should get back to that. What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, this is just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Pass to Yarebko. Now here's Smart, covered by Payton. Turner. And another basket for Boston. Seattle leading by 11. It's Schrempf on the wing. Dishes to Kemp. Doubled by Lee. Kemp kicks to Payton. That is good. Payton's got his first 2 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Celtics substitution. Jared Sullinger. Jay Crowder.
Kicks it to Crowder.
Isaiah Thomas.
Here's Thomas. And no good trying to get that one. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. A fantastic game from Shawn Kemp in this one.
And he really just broke out the entire arsenal of post moves there in that first half.
And I think he might even have a few more tricks up his sleeve. I mean, he'll break them out as we start heading down the stretch. I'm sure of that.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Bradley and Turner filling out the perimeter. Tyler Zeller out there with David Lee. And it's Smart in at the 1. Kemp with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And stolen by Perkins. Up the floor. Here's Payton. Finished off the break. Payton's got his second basket of the game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Picked by Lee. Bradley drives in. A shot by Zeller, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out, and sometimes the best way to do that is with the timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Smart kicks to Bradley. Lee sets a screen for Bradley. Sinks the three-pointer. Bradley's got 6 points.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
The shot by Turner, no good. Sonics leading by 19. Perkins with it, and Zeller picks him up defensively. Payton kicks to Kemp. Back to Payton. Here's Schrempf. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Schrempf's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Zeller, a screen on Perkins. Here's Turner, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
And Johnson with the stuff.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Smart kicks to Zeller. Screen by Lee to the middle. Up off the screen.
Marcus Smart.
And the layup good by Smart.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Johnson. He kicks to Shrimp. No one near him. And another basket for Seattle.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Lee against Kemp. Pick by Zeller. Zeller, a screen on Perkins. Smart misses.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Payton kicks to Johnson. Pass to Perkins. Feeds it to Kemp. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Some fantastic numbers here for Shawn Kemp. He's got 32 points and also a block shot. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Payton against Thomas. Johnson right side. Just 5 to shoot. Out left to the wing. Releases. That one wide left.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
And taken away by Johnson. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Crowder. He kicks to Thomas. 2 on the clock. It's deflected.
Let's take them back.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Shrimp is out there with Kemp. Then there's Payton. Then there's Perkins. And it's Johnson in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Sonics. Now the pass to Sullinger. Now the feed to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
Sullinger against Perkins to the right side. Payton passes to Perkins. Perkins drills the 3.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
It's taken away by Payton. And here we go. And it's Kemp slamming it down.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Pass to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Takes it from 10. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Kemp, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Seattle.
That one is off. Boston making some changes. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Jones comes in for Johnson. Young is subbed in for Crowder. And the second free throw, good. And the Celtics with possession here. To the inside, Schrempf with the steal. To the middle, here's Kemp. A one-hand power slam by Kemp.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And Jones over to help. Perkins with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Johnson can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And there's Perry Jones on the assist by Yarebko.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
It's Schrempf on the wing. Down low.
I mean, just beautiful. Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Olynyk, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul at the line for the Suns.
He misses the free throw. Amir Johnson's checked in for Yarebko.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Payton kicks to Kemp, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
A minute 50 left to play here in the fourth. Johnson over to help. Puts it up from 17. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And Young, here we go. Outside Thomas. Back to Young. Charity stripe shot. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Supersonics.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
Payton kicks to Kemp. Here's Schrempf, and another basket for Seattle.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Thomas goes in. Here's Olynyk. Johnson, the follow-up champ.
That is a booming putback. Step aside, fellas.
They wanted nothing to do with him there.
At least not with the ball in his hands and the rim in his sight. And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Johnson the screen, and Young kicks to Thomas. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And this run not really doing him any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. It would have been really easy to pack it in. Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
Johnson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. From the inbound. Payton against Thomas. Payton, good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And stolen by Payton. So we see the Sonics taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in as Jordan presents our player of the game, Shawn Kemp.